Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Kamikaze Girls, also known as Shimotsuma Story, a Japanese comedy drama from 2004 that was directed by Tetsuya Nakashima, the man who recently gave us some very downbeat films like Confessions from 2010 and The World of Kaneko from 2014. Now, Kamikaze Girls, on the other hand, is like a rainbow of wacky, girl-bonding cuteness. But that doesn't mean that it is any less as impressive as Nakashima's aforementioned films. In fact, I'd say that Kamikaze Girls actually approximates them in overall quality, and that's saying something, because Confessions and World of Kaneko were really good films. So our lead protagonist here is Momoko, which means peach in Japanese, a self-absorbed dreamer who fantasizes about fleeing her backcountry home and living life in 18th century France. Okay. When she unexpectedly meets the rebellious Ichigo, which means strawberry in Japanese, a rough-and-tumble biker chick, the two misfits form a unique friendship. So right from the start, you're going to notice that this film is just bursting with color. It almost feels like Alice in Wonderland or something, if Wonderland was rural Japan. And, this vibrant color scheme, jaw-dropping outfits, expert cinematography, and attractive female leads give this film a very strong visual presentation. It's basically eye candy. And it's also a lot of fun because clothing itself, like the concept of clothing, takes on a very important role in the storyline, so it assists both visually and thematically. Now, the comedy is a mix of wacky and witty stuff. It's kind of all over the place, but it works because you're dealing with two characters who are polar opposites in terms of personality. So you have Momoko, who is very stylish but physically weak, yet she's also independently minded. She thinks very independently and doesn't take crap from anyone. And meanwhile, Ichigo is physically strong and lacking in etiquette, but also needs friendship and to be part of a group all the time. She's lacking that independent spirit. So you have this interesting dynamic between these two characters that drives the film. And this scenario in and of itself, just the teaming up of these characters, is intrinsically humorous, making it easy to laugh at the ridiculous interaction between the two. It also helps that the lead actresses, Kyoko Fukada and Tsuchiya, are perfectly cast here and have great chemistry together. The direction is also very energetic in how it delivers its humor. There's some very, I don't know if I would say intense, but definitely some very energetic camera work and editing at times that's used. There's actually some animation that's used and some crazy montages as well. But, Nakashima knows when to slow things down when necessary. I think the film kind of starts off with a bang, and it's pretty frenetic for a while, and then maybe during the latter half, it kind of slows down a little bit to give it some room to breathe, so to speak, and I think it works really well. And in addition to comedy, Kamikaze Girls has some overarching dramatic themes as well that are kind of interesting and are developed fairly well throughout. So this film strongly advocates independent thought. Don't go with the crowd, or, just do what somebody else is doing. Think for yourself. That's one of the morals or themes here. Meaningful friendship is also important. So think for yourself, but a meaningful friend is important. Life-work balance is actually an important theme. And it also takes tons of shots at commercialism. So, there's, a department store that just gets thrown under the bus consistently. It's hilarious, too. It's pretty funny. The clothing, there's, knockoff clothing that's, one of the most funniest scenes of the entire movie. It's just, mocks people just going crazy over, this knockoff clothing. It's good stuff. But it maintains a lighthearted tone throughout, so it doesn't get, preachy or anything. It's really, really fun stuff. And, so I highly recommend this film. Definitely, it's a little bit of a wacky film, but it's charming. It's very charming in its wackiness. and it is widely available for viewing on DVD and otherwise, so be sure to check this one out. It's a good flick, and if you're a guy out there and you think, oh, this is kind of a chick flick, it kind of is, but it's totally entertaining if you're a guy. Trust me, it's great stuff. So, as always, we'll see you next time.